Oh, really?
Right there.
Huh, wow. Haven't seen him in ages. Alright. I will be with y'all momentarily. I forgot an important thing. I forgot to have a way to actually watch the chat. So,
Yes, your little tablet of chat monitoring.
plug it into the USB port to charge.
Okay, did the NVIDIA experience change my graphics settings? They look kind of pretty.
There.
BT Wibbledubs, which link shell are we using?
Mr. Fusion. Come on, tablet, turn on. Main screen, turn on. How are you, gentlemen? Get out of the way, pills and receipts, and all this adulty stuff. I don't want an adult right now. I want to play video games. Route these cords all over the place. And while that's booting, good evening. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in or... Oh, stop that, computer. Either tuning in now or sticking around after DJ Mon's show. This is Throne of Games. I'm Mark Amsrai, DJ Amstrack. Tonight we have Daniel back there and Swavely joining us online.
Heyo.
And that means, of course, that... Wait. Yes, that means, of course, that we will be playing Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, okay, so it is coming through my headphones right now. Sorry, I'm running on very little sleep right now, so I'm a bit scatterbrained at the moment. However, I hopefully will manage just fine once I actually get everything rolling. Last time on here, I forget exactly what happened. I know that 2 sessions ago with this game was when Nashmira tried to sneak out of the palace and got accosted by goblins, was it?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. But, let's see, was last time the meeting with the pirates who had that little imp guy?
Actually, I think it was Kikian bandits. One of them was tossing his knife back
Oh,
and forth.
you're right. It was Kikir, not goblins. No, that's not what I want to do. Slash join, not slash joie, join. RADIOPS. There, now I can see things that y'all are saying. And hopefully I will be able to pay attention to them. And unmute the game. Change view. And there we go. Daniel, why are you wearing track shorts and red eyes?
His track shorts go zoo and red eyes look badass.
Yeah, okay, red eyes do look pretty cool. Alright, so I know that the reason our last session ended, I think quite prematurely, was because we hit an event for which we had to wait until Japanese midnight in order to be able to trigger it. And Japanese midnight is nearly 12 hours away from our streaming time. So that was entirely unfeasible. So we just moved on to other things. So here we go. Najo, what have you to say? Well, well, if it isn't Mondegreen. Keeping your nose to the grindstone? One of the options is, I never liked the word grind.
Grind.
That...
You pick one, I'll pick the other.
I'll say, you betcha. Oh, you betcha. Glad to hear it. Maybe you do have what it takes to be a Salahim Sentinel's employee after all. But enough of that. You want to hear something strange? Recently, I've been floating on a cloud of calm. And I'm sure you're aching to know why. You see, the company earnings have finally begun to live up to my expectations. And it's about time. Those days and nights of painfully building up a reputation for my budding enterprise have finally paid off. I can sense that the universe is rewarding me for my effort. Things are going to be okay from now on. I'm certain of it. I'm even starting to think about showing some gratitude towards my faithful employees. La 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 la. Mondegreen. Mondegreen. Over here. Ever since the Windurstian ambassador left, President Naja has been completely focused. Nothing but work, work, and more work. Her head has been filled with nothing but the sound of clinking coins. Her dedication to the running of this business has been even more pathological than usual. So now seeing President Naja in this tranquil state is unsettling, to say the least. She barely registers the existence of anyone around her when she gets like this. Oh? Was there something you wished to discuss with the President? For I, Abkoba, am here to answer all your queries and doubts. I feel I owe you a favor, after all. Now, what's on your mind, Mondegreen? What happened to Gesho? Gesho? He hasn't shown his beacon here for a while. Some of the other mercenaries say they've seen him in Mamuk. He must be keeping busy with missions, I suppose. Now what's on your mind, Mondegreen? Lady Karababa. Oh dear, I wouldn't mention that name around President Naja. Afmao. Afmao? Uh-oh. Oh dear. President Naja! President Naja! President Naja! What? How many times do I gotta tell you not to yell in my ear like that? I've neglected to bring a very important matter to your attention. My most humble apologies. Exclamation marks. Well, what do we have here? A gilded envelope stamped with the seal of the two-headed serpent. Signed in the hand of the Grand Vizier. addressed to Mondegreen. You've been singled out by the palace again. Do you mind if I take a quick look at this?
Pick one up, I get it.
Uh-huh. Did you show up today because you had a feeling this would be arriving? I had no idea. Well, you could have fooled me.
Had about enough of your wisecracking.
This here letter is a personal summons from the Grand Vizier Rosfad himself. We've come up in the world now, haven't we, Mr. Superior Private?
Private second class.
From the looks of it, His Excellency requires your presence pronto. You know what you gotta do? Then why are you still here? Are you trying to bring the wrath of the entire palace down upon us? Are you trying to cut into our new profit margin? Are ya... I've worked too hard to have this company's reputation ruined by the likes of you. Now scat!
I wonder what the bottom option would have said.
Wait, was there a third option?
Yeah, there was Gesho, Afmao, and I've already forgotten who else.
Oh, Lady Karababa. I went through that one.
Oh. I didn't. Oops.
Okay, actually I'm just running blindly now, because I forget where to go next. Ah, okay. To the White Gate itself.
Afmao, we'll continue to that. Like, oopsie. The white goat.
Okay, hold on a second. This is feeling very clunky here. I can improve this. That's better.
Hey, where's Kristen? Where are we gonna party at?
He's right here, and yes, we'll party up once we're through cutscenes. You want to know what's behind the gate? This gate leads to the Imperial Ward. You may only enter by the grace of Her Magnificence the Empress, or if you have Alzabi citizenship. What's this? You say the Grand Vizier has sent for you? Not so fast. I have to check this with my superior. It'd be funny if he just turns to the guy next to him and is like, hey, this guy is here. Very well, you are free to pass through the gate. The Imperial Ward lies on the other side of this wall. Watch your tongue in there, mercenary.
You just get to the Grand Hall and just keep yelling butts over and over again.
Sell swords. Sells words.
Those words?
Yes.
Butts, 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 butts.
Butts, 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 butts.
Butts.
The timing of that made that very weird. Like, between hearing your voice through the air and hearing your voice coming through mumble, it was like perfectly alternating. It was like a railroad crossing blinking light.
Awesome.
Just back and forth. So I'm sure that sounded very strange to our viewers.
Like local butts, remote butts, local butts, remote butts.
Exactly.
Too much butts.
Oh boy.
We meet again, mercenary. Mondegreen, wasn't it? We are once again in need of your impressive talents. According to the report we received from Salahim Sentinels, it appears that Mondegreen is entrusted with duties not only within the boundaries of the Empire, but across every region of the Aragia continent. Would you agree with this evaluation?
Actually, I don't get out much.
Yeah, I kind of want to answer that. Actually, I don't get out much. It would not surprise me to hear President Naja had colored the facts. A pity, I had expected more from you. Gatsad of the Outargan Archaeological Research Institute was most disappointed by the lack of astral candescence readings. However, we have no intention of abandoning our search for the candescences. The Empire and the Empress must know peace once more. Our citizens have suffered long enough. As a mercenary on the front line of battle, you, as much as anyone, should understand the importance of our mission. Rauban, the details of the mission, if you will. Sir. I trust you remember the court puppet master. Lady Aphmau has disappeared from the palace grounds. This was some days ago. From your expression, I assume this is the first you've heard of the matter. Considering your recent involvement in events, we thought that perhaps you might... It appears we shall have to widen our search area. I leave this matter in your capable hands. The Serpent Generals require my presence. Sir. As you have probably guessed, the Grand Vizier wishes you to track down the whereabouts of Lady Aphmau. We believe she set out to search the winding tunnels of Idiwa for her lost automaton, Ovjang. Mnejing, on her other automaton, is missing along with his mistress. We have already sent Rishvi of the Immortals to recover our wayward puppet master, but I am dubious of his potential for success. If she learns that an immortal is on her trail, she is likely to go into hiding. Mondegreen, I give you these orders in the name of the Grand Vizier. You are to return to the Idiwa subterrane and assist Rishvi in his efforts to locate Lady Aphmau. I will communicate the details of the mission to your company. Do not fail us.
Butts.
Butts.
Butts, 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 butts.
Okay, next step.
Identical to the directions followed in Tea House Tumult. The idea was subterranean from Watchout Woodlands G7. Track 2, take exit D at D8 or exit D at E9 to enter map 5. Check the blank target at G8 of map 5 by the tree root in the middle for a cutscene.
I'm good.
Okay,
thanks.
so do...
Isn't it, can we teleport? Is there a waypoint for that? Or, not a waypoint, but something else.
The guide would probably say if there was, but... And I forget, do we need like a Imperial silver piece or something like it to get into Idiwa?
I have a feeling we can take.
No, that was for the other underground place with all the fancy stuff.
Gotcha.
Out of the all undersea ruins. That's it.
Yeah, Alzadal. Okay.
I agree. That first one definitely didn't take. Visibly, did it not take?
Wait, what didn't take?
Look at your link chill chat, you dork.
No. Yeah, no, that didn't work.
Which one are we going to?
We are headed to ID was Subterrane.
Yeah, Wajom Woodlands G7.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't take a runic portal?
Nope.
Yeah, we can totally take one of the two entrances here.
And that'll probably drop us a little closer. I can never remember exactly where those entrances are, though.
Follow the Taru.
Where are you? Are up there. Someone named PetSmart is shouting.
It's Pet Mart. CP time.
They seem very excitable. All those shout pulls.
I know, this is very enthusiastic. What's CP time?
CP
Conquest points?
character points or something like that. It's the like super merit things.
Oh, it's like cheddar pickles. It's like, that's weird. It must be a new update.
Captain Picard.
Ah. Captain Picard's cheddar pickles.
That's a Japanese dish right there.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS
Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so. Make it so. Okay. Now then, G7. That is that one. Okay. Got it on my map.
I'm going to assume you're way the heck ahead of me.
I ran into a wall.
You did.
Oops. I'm probably not. Actually, I think you're ahead of me.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess my pants are too fast.
Yeah, your pants are pretty fast.
I should let you catch up before I inevitably get really lost. Whoa, check out Iroha over there.
Whoa, what on earth
Someone's
is going
Phoenix
on?
powered.
Wow, Chantel looks badass. Look at that.
Yeah, Chantel
Oh, yeah.
is kind of,
Wow.
she only
That's
has,
cool.
like, she only uses tier 1 spells, but they're, like, really enhanced tier 1 spells.
Don't we fight her at some point? Isn't that a mission or something?
Yeah, that's the a Shantoto Ascension, the
Oh,
the little mini story arc thing.
Well, either we fight her because that's another form of the doppelganger that turns up, or that's her helping us fight her doppelganger.
That's
Yeah, it's one of the
Not being
two.
happy about it.
I want to be involved in that fight.
Why am I going north?
I don't know. We totally
Go
should
north.
do those stories once we've gotten through
Oh yeah, totally.
Wings of the Goddess on here.
Someone ding 60.
Well, it was the person that had all those things out.
Yep. Really shouldn't be in front. I'm most definitely going to get attacked by a Chigoi.
Good. I want to fight something.
Feeling a little bloodthirsty there.
I haven't punched anything in the face or shoved my sword into anything in a long time.
Oh, that reminds me. I should put my
Ah,
knuckles back on.
I've
this is
just
where I
mostly been
farmed for the
shooting terrible
longest time.
beams at things.
Right here, Marids. Marids, and I stopped doing the bees because they're just a pain. But Calibri, just vendor all those
Yeah.
feathers. It's this spot right here is just great. I love this place.
I'm about to run into some bushes I can't pass there. Oh, okay, good. Are we there yet?
Almost.
Yeah, we're approaching it. After this squiggly bit here, we head south. And we're there.
My pants have got me so far ahead I can't target you. Hey, Fomars. Uh-oh. I made friends.
Oop.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they would let us go. They're just mad because you're short. Oh jeez, I have a thief macros.
Aw, resisted the jerk.
Yeah, I'm probably on the wrong macros myself. Yeah, for some reason I'm on my tank macros. Here we go.
Yeah, violent.
No, but freaking.
Yeah.
Ah.
What are you doing?
The problems I'm having. Jeez.
Come on, Bard. What are you doing? Your friend has got
I
obliterated.
forgot to set
Can you pull your little
an await
star
message, and people are bothering me on it.
Oops.
And one of them freaking stole focus.
Oops.
Yeah.
Pull out my knuckles. Swavely kills it. Put away my knuckles.
Sucks. Actually, I should bring up my dagger. I need dagger 290 or something for Alien Edge.
Aeolian Edge. Fomor sheep hat.
Let's have his bats.
I'm just going to combo for no real reason.
I love it. You kicked him in the shin. And he's just like, falls over.
I'm going to
the bats.
hold on a sec. Going to put you on follow real quick while I grab another drink. Oh wait, we're fighting this thing.
No, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Then I will keep you on follow.
A rat.
Be right back.
I was about to be really confused if my little 19-point stab had done the kill there.
It's
It
a lot
can
of
happen.
stabs.
And there have been plenty of times playing Earthbound that I've had Picky finish the Starman Jr., yeah.
That was always hilarious. See, Pokey, your little brother is far more useful than you are.
Isn't it over here? Down that creepy hole.
Creepy all. I think you're stuck on some terrain.
I am stuck on some terrain.
Also, you have a tree to play
Oh,
with
I gotta
now.
cut this tree.
Oh boy. I love treants.
I'm gonna cut the tree. I'll stab the tree anyway. Dagger time!
Hey, you know what we should do if we hit another wait until Japanese midnight block? We should just, like, dick around in Monstrosity.
Go away, you stupid sapling. Your eyes look like butts.
Oops.
Okay,
I brought
so
another butt eye.
no. Like it doesn't make
Oh.
sense.
I got an arcane obi. What the heck?
Like if your butt cheeks turned into butts themselves, that's what his face looked like.
I got an erecti obi.
So like, if your butt started to undergo mitosis,
Yes. Your butt was splitting into multiple butts.
I'm asleep. Yay, thank you. That's a good way to take care of that.
I dance. The mitosis butt put you to sleep, so I danced to wake you up. Story of my life.
Story
Ugh.
of my ass.
Butts.
Oh, I have Stymie now? Stymie and Spontaneity and Saboteur and... Sheesh.
Okay, where are we going from here?
I don't know.
From map 2, take exit G at D8. Okay, I know where we're going.
I'm lost.
Or
I'm an
exit
adult.
D at E9.
I guess we want to get over here for a protect shell for no actual reason other than something. Tradition.
Tradition. Tradition. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Tradition. 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 Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Tradition. I don't know. Fiddler crab on the roof.
Lately, how far away have you gotten? You're fighting something. Back here.
Yeah. I'm just a little ways down. There's only one way to go, I think.
For a little ways, at least.
Yep.
I do not have a map.
I
Don't
got
worry.
to a fork, and then I stopped. And then
Very
I saw butt mitosis, and I had to stop it.
Hey, you can't let those butts make more butts.
They're everywhere. It's uncontrollable.
You wind up with too much butts. Not stone skin. Oh boy.
Okay, so we
Let
want
it have
to
my
go...
thing to cancel stone skin immediately before stone skin finishes casting. And you run away from shell 5.
It's fine. There's nothing down here that casts magic.
I hear Mithra like taking magic damage.
Oh yeah, so you
They're
shouldn't...
into that as a species. It's a little disturbing.
What on earth is going on up here? Hey, it's that butt guy.
Holy crap! You can get Salteus as a
Cool.
as a trust NPC. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I had no idea.
That's just
Who is it?
unnecessarily bad art.
Iroha? Who is that?
Iroha is the...
She's the heroine of the new expansion town
I
thingy.
don't like drugs. Wait, hold on. There's 3 butts, people. I
Yep,
hate you. Why's everything butts?
everything is butts. But yeah, of the Vanadil Rhapsodies thing, that's what she's from.
Like, does she attack? She attacks with, like, nukes.
She has that crazy glaive thing.
Yeah, she's associated
Whoa.
with Phoenix herself, more so than
What are
Tenzin.
these things?
Whoa, they're aggroing me. That's what they are.
Oh, they're so cute.
This is fun.
He's so squishy.
Hey, get away from me, Deforester.
Hey, I got a .5 weapon skill up.
Nice.
Solid.
Eggs. 130 limit points. Nice.
Nice.
This is actually kind of a tough enemy. He must be in one of those interesting places
Mm-hmm.
that they've randomly populated with horrifyingly powerful enemies.
Yep. Time for stealth.
Nope, I say we fight them all right now.
Well, I mean, we could. First, though, Daniel, why don't you fill up the party with trust NPCs?
Okie dokie.
Get us some Karahabaruha, some what else do we want? Kayil Payil works too. Are you just going to fill up the party with Tarus?
No.
Okay, Gesho. That's
bird
a good
guy,
one.
yes.
I'm not even certain what I've done. Got a ninja tank and all that.
Yep. All right, let's.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is kind of like a pulling situation. Do we really want to
If
run
you
all
get
these?
one, the whole thing, they're all gonna come.
Yeah. Well, we need to go this way. So.
Yeah, you can just ignore them. There we go.
Ew, what is
Kill the
that?
slug, though.
Gross.
Phlebotomic slug is not aggroing.
Okay.
So gross.
Great America. And cave tiger. Cave tiger.
Ah,
Cave tiger.
like he's a cutie.
Cave tiger.
Okay, so from here,
Cave tiger.
near the middle of the room, there should be an unnamed target point.
Yep, I got it right over here.
Okay, cool.
Right here. It's gonna spawn something.
I think just a cutscene.
Cutscene.
Oh, I got aggro from the cave
Oh
tiger.
no, I started it.
The kitties are EP.
Don't worry, you got bird guy. He's gonna punch things in the face.
Yeah.
No, it's the 3 butt people. Why? Keep zooming in on them too. I hate this.
3 butt people.
There's like 9 butts going on right now. And it is terrible.
I got another weird belt.
I got a rock. Okay. Thing.
Yep, cutscene aggro.
Oh ho ho! Immortals have big clink clink. We be lucky today. We be so lucky to listen to Wawaroon.
Gogoroon lucky, Gogoroon love sound of clink clink.
Go away, stupid tiger.
Aha! Member 9, Vavaroon. What of Vavaroon? You check Immortal not trying to fool us. Yes? Job for Vavaroon? Vavaroon check. Roroon.
Stab.
Whew.
They're rolling in it.
Whew.
Yes, I'm rolling in it. I could probably freak on you.
This Immortal not fooling, Roroon. Ha ha ha. Okay. Member 7, Gogoroon. What? Search Immortal for Clink Clink. Okay. Gogoroon going in. We be rolling in Clink Clink.
Got a vial of Jody acid.
Who's Jody?
I know, why is she such a jerk? Bottling her acid up, leaving it all over the place.
Immortal having nothing. Impossible, look again. Gogoroon telling you, Immortal be having nothing. Gogoroon feeling blue. Ah ha ha ha! Someone coming. Ruru. Leave the Immortal. We be getting out of here. Okay. We be lucky another time. Okay. Vavaroon meeting with Wawaroon later. Ruru.
Where? Who's there? Oh, it's you. I wonder how long I was out. I didn't hear or sense anything until someone was right behind me. Guess so. I must be getting careless. Who would be bold enough to assault an immortal? Ugh! But I've wasted too much time already. I have to find... Hey, what are you doing here anyway? You were sent by the Grand Vizier? You're too late. It seems I arrived here after Afmau had already left. You can still see human automaton footprints all over the place. I'm certain she was here. But I don't think she found any sign of Ovjong. How do I know that? I had just found her dragging footprints heading out of the tunnels as if she had given up. No, I had just found her dragging footprints heading out of the tunnels. Not she was dragging footprints, because how do you drag a footprint? And then everything went black. All is not lost, however. I think I know where she went. Wallara Temple. I'm almost certain she would return there. Let's get moving. Whoa. My head is still spinning. Mondegreen, you must return to Alzabi and make sure she's okay. I have to see her before the other immortals figure out where she is. No time to lose. All right, would you D2 me?
Can do.
Thank you.
I killed everything.
Well, except for this.
Oh, it's the stupid slug I couldn't hit.
I did it.
Yes!
Third time, slug!
Alright.
D2's round.
Yeah. That would be lovely.
Wargarble Temple.
Wargarble romance. I don't know. Excuse me. I love the way that thing looks. I always forget what it is, but... Welcome to Wallara Temple. How may I aid you in your quest for knowledge? Hello, another soul thirsty for answers. This is turning out to be quite the day for visitors. Greetings! Mondegreen, this is a coincidence. Lord Nadie, please excuse me while I compare notes with my esteemed colleague. How do you fare? Nothing terrible has befallen you? No, you need not elaborate. I'm sure you are here to give your weary spirit a moment's respite from the madness of our occupation. Or perhaps it is some duty that brings you to the temple. What, pray tell, lures you within this hall of serenity? To speak with someone. To speak with someone? One of the philosophers? The court puppet master? What dire circumstances would involve a mercenary in the pulling of strings and the dancing of automatons? The court puppet master? Lord Nadie, if there is something we should know. Now they set mercenary hirelings on her trail. It appears the Grand Vizier has tired of this game of cat and mouse. It was only a matter of time. I suppose I shall have to come clean, as they say. And since you have some rudimentary understanding of Wallara's teachings, I will trust to your judgment. I have given the court puppet master, Lady Aphmau, shelter within the temple. You have given shelter to an imperial fugitive? That is correct. You have broken imperial law. I cannot dispute this fact. Why would you do this thing? Some explanation is in order. You see, Aphmau was born a child in high standing, a resident of the palace. A member of the royal family? However, her mother passed away when she was still but 6 years of age, and the responsibility for her upbringing came to rest with Wallara Temple. What an unfortunate story. Yet there must be more to the tale if none within the palace were willing to care for her. Yes, the details are not mine to divulge, however. Her childhood was spent within these walls, surrounded by monks and philosophers. How does such a child find the path of a puppet master? I was not aware of it at the time, but apparently Lady Aphmau secretly learned the art from the street performers who practice on the way of the devout. Would not an expensive item such as an automaton have been difficult for a young girl to acquire? You are familiar with automatons, Gesho? I must admit to some curiosity. Then I shall speak more on the subject. Lady Aphmau arrived at the temple carrying 2 of the mechanical puppets. One she received from her mother, and the other from her older brother. Now I remember. At first, the puppets were completely incapable of speech, and merely trotted around behind their little mistress. Before long, however, there was barely a moment when they weren't voicing their opinions on everything in sight. This change was accompanied by a return of Lady Aphmau's natural playfulness. I am glad to hear that. I know only too well the loneliness and uncertainty that come with being thrust into an unfamiliar environment at a young age. Indeed. However, there came a day when Aphmau's simple life was irrevocably changed. Yes, it was that day. Lady Aphmau, we have come on orders from the Grand Vizier. We regret to inform you that on the evening of the previous day, the Emperor's immortal soul passed out of the realm of Urgum. I had not seen Lady Aphmau since that day. There are so many memories that flood back when I hear her name. She is currently within the Hall of Binding. You may speak with her if you wish. The hall adjoins our temple and can be reached through the door behind us. I shall remain here. There are some matters I wish to discuss with Lord Nadi. Oh, we're being scried upon. This is almost Zelda's lullaby.
The astral plinth.
It looks exactly as I remember. I was studying day in, day out. The letters from my brother had stopped coming. It was more than I could bear.
So you snuck into the Hall of Binding?
Yes, with you.
And Ovjang.
Just watching the candescent spinning around and around somehow made me feel better. It was like being wrapped in a warm blanket of peace and calm. That was the first time. The first time you talked to me.
It was?
Neijing, you really are hopeless. That was when I realized I wasn't really alone. You and Ovjang were always by my side. And although I couldn't see them, my father and brother were here in the city. And my mother, I'm sure she is watching over you, I am certain.
Oh, she is watching over you, I am certain.
Yes. I decided then and there that I would become a puppet master like my mother.
You slipped out of the temple every night and practiced with those performers.
And then Ovjang began to speak as well.
Ovjang really was the talkative one.
Yes, she was. But she was so talkative that I couldn't hear your voice anymore. Well, that was then. You know, Neijing, I have no idea what the astral candescence is meant to be used for. But if the other candescences are found and the Colossus is completed, just like the Grand Vizier says, there will come a day when everyone can be happy again. I'm sure of it. I mean, just looking at this orb was enough to turn my life around. Everything will turn out for the best. Don't you think, Neijing? Mondegreen, what are you doing here? Mondegreen's badge flashes brightly.
By order of the Grand Vizier?
You can't be serious. You're here to take me back? No, I won't go. There are still things I have to do. Go back to the palace and tell them that. Do you still take orders from us? Sure.
Now that's our mercenary talking. You may leave us now.
Lord Nadi? The immortal Rishvi is here to see you.
The Grand Vizier is on to us.
Lady Aphmau, I am glad to see you unharmed. Now it is time for you and Najing to accompany me back to the palace. The earlier you return, the less Lord Rosvad will be angry when he learns.
You haven't made a report?
No, Master Najing. I thought to first offer the option to Lady Aphmau.
A commendable attitude. Then I shall be pleased to inform you. The Lady Aphmau will not be returning to the palace.
But, my lady, there are tasks left undone. Lady Aphmau, you still hope to find Ovjang? If you knew that, why do you try to stop us?
Rishvi, your face is pale.
It is nothing. You should return to the Imperial Ward and visit the infirmary. You are very kind, my lady. However, you'll just slow us down. And where exactly do you intend to carry out this search of yours? I'm not going to tell you. You won't... Please, my lady, it's not safe out there. The Immortals will do everything in their power to return Ovjang to your side. I don't believe you. You think I don't know? The Immortals are so busy watching the Beastmen and searching for the Ashutalif. There isn't a single soldier to spare for poor Ovjang. I only thought to... If I may...
Who is this?
I am Gesho, a colleague of Mondegreen's in the employ of Salahim's Sentinels. Another mercenary. I may have some welcome news. Just recently I was in the vicinity of Mount Jaolm on mercenary business. And at the root of the volcano I happened to see a red-colored puppet.
And then?
This automaton was trotting along the path all alone, but being busy with my mission, I was unable to follow. It must have been Ovjang. One moment, Lady Aphmau. The trolls of that region have stolen many automatons from the Empire.
That is true.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. You weren't done? There appeared to be something like moss or lichen stuck to the puppet's clothes.
Moss? Could it have been moss from the Idewa subterrane?
I merely present the facts. How you interpret them is not for me to say. Only,
Yes.
automatons taken to Halvung are thoroughly modified by Moblin craftsmen to follow the orders of the trolls. After this process, they are barely recognizable.
No!
I echoed. I would not waste any time if, as you suspect, this automaton was your companion.
Yes, thank you.
It is time I took my leave of you.
Gesho, to what forsaken wilderness do your travels take you this time?
My duties dictate a visit to the settlement of Mamuk.
A dangerous region. Do take care of yourself.
Your concern is appreciated. Until we next meet.
That settles it. We go to Mount Jaolm. Lady Aphmau, if I may.
Rishvi, do you place so little faith in the court puppet master?
Yeah, I'm turning into one of the Chibukis. Time is running out. I have just received confirmation. This Gesho character has no official orders that involve a visit to the capital of the Mamul Jah.
He was lying?
And that unmistakable presence. I felt the exact same aura just before I lost consciousness in Idewa. What are you trying to say? That story of his was nothing more than a ruse. In fact, it's more likely that we'll find Ovjang in the same place to which he now travels, Mamuk. Then Mamuk is our destination. Why don't you escort me as well, Rishvi? If you are so intent on running headlong into danger, I suppose I have no choice. But what do you mean, as well? Isn't it obvious? I wouldn't brave the depths of Mamuk without my faithful bodyguard Mondegreen.
Even if he is under the command of the Grand Vizier.
May the wisdom of Walara safely guide your steps.
All right. Next stop.
Mamaja, staging point. And then we head north to Jade something or other.
All right. Jade
Sepulchre.
Sepulchritude. Wait, that's not what I want.
I'm slaying dragons.
Oh boy.
Scoffins. Sounds like a Pokemon. It's like coughing. Scoffin.
Okay, and then north.
25 merit points. Where did those come from? What?
Let's move closer.
Scofford.
Man, I remember when I was a kid watching Pokemon for the first time. One of my best friends was over too. We'd like hang out every day after school and watch Pokemon. And it was like that second or third episode when Team Rocket first appeared, and Coughing came out and went Coughing, and we just busted up laughing. It was like the funniest thing we'd ever heard.
Like, yeah, it's just so awesome. That Coughing has just... He's so content with what he's doing.
Pounce. Yeah, I punched it a few times before it died.
Yeah.
Yay. And I can't read. I saw that ability as Dank Samba.
Nice. Much dank. Wow.
Mumble Jaw Stabilizer.
Raptorstat.
It's a raptor.
Ooh, you find Tarika -1.
I got the sword -1
That's a
already.
fancy shield there.
-1s are usually used for like fancy time things, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, this guy's sword. It's like a really primitive bread knife.
It looks vaguely like a Maquabital, but with metal instead of obsidian shards. Like someone took the idea of a Maquabital and made something actually fancy out of it. Which seems to entirely miss the point of what it is.
When I think of intricate bread knives, I think of lizard men.
It means Brotherhood of the Scale.
Brotherhood of the Triple Beam Balance.
It,
Like, this area is so small, I can't help but feel like it's like a break room. These guys just here enjoying their lunches. Long day of marching around.
Taking an hour off.
And then just some guy runs up and just does this to your friend. You're just like, well, I'd be mad all the time too.
Yeah.
guy's just blustering about something like a loser. That's what that Puck wants to play.
Oh yeah? Well, Puck you.
I'm gonna make everyone mad.
Oh no, I am poison.
Your poison itself?
Yes. I am made of poison.
Quick, let's guilt chain on this thing.
Okay.
Everybody!
Howling Fist. Maybe that'll skill chain. Nope.
It didn't.
Got a bunch of grumpy pants over here.
Well, they should be less grumpy.
I certainly hope so. They're dead. No! I got slowed.
Oh no.
Enough of this dodgy thing being all dodgy. Also, I think it's had enough of me. Ooh, pairing to a 4. Sucker! I take your projectiles down?
Nope, they're still up.
Mine down. Back. Be back.
Hooking up with some haste. Override this slow. It hurts.
Can do.
Yeah.
My haste overrides lots of things. Powerful.
I love haste.
Yeah,
You have haste too,
unnecessarily.
right?
What?
Did you get haste too?
Is that what I casted?
I got cure 4.
Wait, I cast.
Got haste 1. We're getting there. Yeah.
What's the difference between haste 1 and 2? Why do I have one macroed? Ah. Page macros. Blah, 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 haste.
On point. I'm gonna set this one as my only favorite.
Haste it there. Sheesh. Point. Where? Put up 1 point. Here it is. Cool. I've registered it. Hey.
Yup.
Points in weird places these days.
Here we go. Jade Sepulcher.
I agree. I got the black backside key. Awesome like possum.
Is door what we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
First cutscene, then we prepare for fight and go door again for fight.
Yeah.
Cool. Fighting.
Fighting.
Exclamation mark. Wait. I can hear Mumble Jaw talking up ahead. Can you understand what they're saying? Do I look like I speak lizard? I know a little of their language. Oh, well, I guess he does.
Translate for us.
Doubt there is not. For what we have long searched, it must be. Ooh, this is kind of a neat looking place.
Where emissaries of the different tribes meet.
Interesting.
Wide gulf separating them to prevent aggression.
Meant to threaten us, this toy? Humph. Dangerous it does not seem.
The intention of the Oturgan leaders, that is. The cunning tricks and devious plans they have used against us. Forgotten, have you?
Even so, to fear this frail contraption, what is there?
Ovchan.
Facts we have not. Disassemble this gadget we must. That will not be necessary, Lancelord. Not if its secrets are already known. Know these secrets, do you imply?
I believe I do. Fishman. I didn't realize that Sahagin were in any way connected to the Mamul.
Yeah, I don't know.
To deceive us you attempt. Allow this charade we will not. Stay silent, outsider, you shall. Grrr. Over this is not. In the outsider's opinion, we are interested. Autark. Bicker for 100 years we could, or instead hear something useful we may. Yes, Autark. Kindred to the brethren of the Shining Scale, what say you? My lord, if I may. This is nothing more than a simple puppet. It is a mechanical creation that belonged to Jalzan, the former emperor of Atargan. Grrr. Jalzan. Yes, my lord. It was the first automaton in existence, a personal project of Jalzan's. An invention of our old enemy, Jalzan. Ignore this, we cannot. Even so, this is... Destroy us, how can it? Broken many of these puppets we have. Allow me to explain. I have learned some very interesting facts from my observations around the palace. Interesting facts? A craftsman known as Gatsad often passes through the Imperial White Gate. Gatsad? Heard that name, have we? Heard that name we have. I would not be surprised, especially if he was the craftsman who led the development of automatons. Then this... Yes, this is likely his creation. There is more. This man is also the head alchemist for the Atargan Archaeological Research Institute. An organization that is currently investigating the ruins of Al-Zadal. This Gatsad, both craftsman and alchemist he is. And historian as well. So it appears. What is even more intriguing are the Empire's activities of 50 years ago. Even before the invention of automatons, the scholars of the Empire were conducting large-scale investigations of the ruins. Rumors say that ancient Al-Zadal technology gleaned from these archaeological sites was used in the construction of the modern mechanical puppets. Created are these automatons. To search the ruins, why do they continue? No. Except this is truth I cannot. To resurrect the Iron Colossus of legend, do these Atargan fools seek? All I have is rumor and hearsay, but the signs... Madness! The Iron Colossus consumed our Rajya in flames, that machine did. To extinguish our entire race, do they intend? Molalja, be calm you must. In front of our guest you embarrass us. An overlord of the Mamul Jar, are you not? Autark, we apologize, But a dire situation this is. The fate of our entire race hangs in the balance, it does.
I understand your fears, Sage Lord. But is that not why we have forged an alliance? The Imperial Army does not have the resources to escalate a war it fights on two fronts. On the dawn of our agreement, we will unleash our fury upon the Empire, the Mamwulja hordes from the west, and my fellow warriors from the east. The research of some ancient war machine will be the last thing on the minds of the Otargan commanders. And once we have seized control of the Empire, we have only to cripple this iron engine of destruction beyond repair to guarantee our total victory.
If an empty promise this is not.
I swear to you by the heavens and the earth, I shall not play you false. And if my nation's oath should be broken...
Be broken, should it?
I will present myself before you, and fall upon my sword.
Upon your sword you will fall. A Far Eastern tradition is this.
Conviction you possess. Autark? Is something amiss? Smell it I can. The flesh of smooth skins. Huh, yep. Out you come. A place to hide there is not. From this sepulchre there is no escape. Mondegreen! You overheard? I am not the Gesho, you know. Excuse me.
You, lizard man. Return Ovjang to us immediately.
Yes. You tell them, Neijing. If you damage a single bolt of Ovjang's... A name this toy has? Oh, Ovjang! Stop that! You stop that at once! Ovjang! Ovjang, you have to wake up!
It's no good. Maybe her breaker is broken.
Fine, I'll activate her myself. Careful there, Afmao.
Yes, her receptor is not receiving.
Smooth skins. Before this machine, about your own life, you should worry. Autark. To the Lancelord leave these intruders. Gahilja. Offended the Autark, have we? Very well. In your lance arm our trust we place. Yes, regret this you will not.
Yeah, send more soldiers in time I will. Deprive them of all the fun, do not.
Oh yeah. This looks like it's gonna be intense.
Oh yeah. Ovjang! Look out, says somebody. So I don't know what voice to give it. That was probably like Rushfod or whatever his name was. Yep. His mask is gone. Rishvi! Oh, the order of my kills you have ruined. I'm fine. But your wound. You forget. I am an immortal. Now get out of here. Ovjang is more important.
We will return for you.
All right. Go time. Puppet in peril. Die. Die, smooth-skinned slug. What? Be stomped as well, do you wish? Alright, why don't you summon some trusts again? Make this even more laughable.
Do we need them?
It can't hurt. Get Karaha Baraha and 2 others, don't care who.
Just gotta protect and show up.
Yeah, he'll take care of that. Cool, let's go, go, go.
Didn't have time for anyone to buff.
You don't need to buff in advance so much. Karaha Baraha will take care of that.
Yeah, once I do something to the enemy.
Well, yeah, once you engage the enemy.
First. Come on. I thought attacking was... jeez.
You have to engage.
Right. There.
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah, you ugly lizard man.
Yeah, I don't think we needed the other 2. The white mage alone was enough.
Z defeated it. Come on. Zide.
It's probably supposed to be Zide. I've always said Zaid.
Individual attacks were hitting
Zed.
almost as hard as yours were. Points weaker.
Lady Aphmau.
Just a little further, Aphmau.
Okay. Almost there. A little farther. Najing, come a little closer. Give me your hand. Najing? He says something. Oh, it's that imp.
I'll be taking this little tin man, thanks very much.
Najing!
Uncouth imp, unhand me, I say. Whoa, they wound you a little tight, didn't they, Tin Man? Do you really want to be squirming around like that? It's a long way down. We'd have to change your name to Scrap Metal Man.
Please don't hurt him.
That's more like it. You wouldn't want to end up like your tin lady here now, would you?
It's pirate person. This is the automaton couple of Calamity.
I'm pretty sure, boss.
Return her at once. She's my Ulfjong. What did you just say? Give me back my Ulfjong. Are you hard of hearing? What are you laughing at? Flit, I do believe Ovjang and Managing are the puppets we were looking for. And here I thought arriving late to the strategy meeting would have resulted in some unpleasantness with my Mamulja hosts. Instead, these gifts simply fall into my hands.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, my nose. And of course she's... Wait! Lady Aphmau, no! And Flit's just like, whatever. I'm out. Aphmau. I've failed. Failed. Can you hear that rumbling? A large force of Mamulja is headed this way. A large influx of Mamulja should help.
Bees.
70? 100? No, more like 200. These must be the soldiers that the Autarch spoke of sending. He's leaving nothing to chance. Listen to me, Mondegreen. That way appears to be relatively clear for the moment. You must try to escape from here. Once you're out, you have to go after Lady Aphmau. This is my duty as an immortal. I'll hold the lizardmen as long as I can. I've pledged my life to the Empress. Save your pity. Now go! Wolf-Ford of the Lion. Wolf-Ford of the Lion. The gold has been taken. I repeat, the gold has been taken. The mission is in the hands of the Wildcat. I repeat, the mission. Yeesh. Poor Rishvi.
You'll win though.
I could have cast escape if you just like joined the party temporarily.
Whoosh.
Crazy NPCs not paying attention to magic.
Alright.
Alright. Is our next stop back in place?
Yeah, we gotta take the Vuka Isle staging point.
Yep, we're off to Papago Reef 9.
Alright, then yes please, D2.
Yeah.
Spontaneity is sweet.
Alright, to the Dvuka Isle. Staging point. Okay. Arapago Reef, F9.
wonder how they got that sound effect for like that dying skeleton. Like they just threw a xylophone down some stairs.
I think that's the traditional sound thereof.
Wait for it.
I wasn't close enough to hear it, but yeah, I can simulate it in my head, and it's funny.
Yeah, I would bet it's probably something somewhat akin to like a rain stick, because it kind of sounds like that, only with like bigger parts.
Well, they used the rain stick to hit the xylophone down the stairs.
There you go.
Perfect. Be a Foley artist for this game. Make all those sweet sound effects.
That could definitely be fun.
It would be.
Did it actually echo, or was it just running around?
Yeah, I just punched it because
Why aren't you terrible?
it's a ghost.
It is a
Might
ghost.
not have been angry.
Yeah, but-
do you not remember what happened to the people of
Ephraimad.
Yeah.
They totally got raffle stomped by the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Time-worn talisman. Fancy.
They deserved it.
Actually, the Empire was aggressing them.
Nope, they deserved it. I was there. It happened. I saw it.
Imperial apologist. I bet you like Scub too.
They were just being real buttholes. The Empire's
Oh
like,
great!
no.
I gained a mysterious effect from the swamp.
Huh.
Don't know which one.
You-
Going away. You gained some mysterious effect from the swamp.
Weird.
Which one?
You have hepatitis.
Okay, yeah, she didn't like me.
Yep.
And it's dead. It's dead. Stop. It's already dead. Jeez, and that's with the Tashi Soho.
That's all I do. Show all day. Show off.
Tachi Soho.
Small office, home office.
I think it's a district in Manhattan.
There's that too.
This appears to be a cutscene because this zone is not loading.
The spooky ghost ship.
Oh no.
I forget if lose off sucks or not.
You can get him as a trust, can't you?
Yeah, so I can say with Gesha.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they don't suck. Although you can also summon, like, Domina Shantoto, so I don't know.
Sailing, sailing without a care.
That's not how the song goes. This ship can take us anywhere. And Flit's just like, whatever, again.
Dum-ba-rum-ba-rum.
Othman's having a great time.
Is she like under a spell or something?
You two need to calm down.
Having a fun adventure is what she...
Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, tra-la-la-la-la. Naging. What is it? You should really try to enjoy yourself. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, tra-la-la-la-la. So much fun. So exciting. Don't you think you should keep it down? Naging, you stick in the mud. Suppressing one's joy isn't healthy.
She's right, Managing. Just look at us. We're riding on a ghost ship.
Afmal, can you see anything out there?
Let's take a look. Oh, Ovjang, could that be? Walara's flames. Look, there's another one.
Oh, fire on the water. Afmal.
I don't know what happened. Whoa, I am standing way in the distance there. I can even see my link pearl.
Yeah.
Probably 50 yalms outside the ship. That's really funny.
I couldn't see mine because RV point too short. Well, I think I know what the Colossus is they're talking about.
Iron Giant? Oh, no. Now I know what they're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Colossus so big it bore a city on its shoulders.
It doesn't look like a weapon.
The city below is burning. I wonder where it could be. Surely this isn't Alzabi.
I'm sure it's just an artist's interpretation.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
What's wrong?
This huge castle thing looks like an iron giant.
And this knight holding the spear is flying in the air.
A giant and a knight. A colossus and a rider. Of course. How could we be so blind? This is a picture of Alzadal and the Dark Rider.
Then this scene is...
Yes. The Age of Judgment.
What?
You know the subject of this painting? I must admit to some surprise. Admiral Luzov. Be at ease, I'm not going to harm you. Just as you supposed, this painting depicts the Age of Judgment as it occurred close to 900 years ago. In the West, Philadelphia, born and raised on the beginning of the Crystal Era was marked the year the Gordius exploded in a supernova. Yeah, no, that's not how supernovas work.
Supernova would have obliterated the planet.
Yeah. And banished the very night. Well, I knew that. You are well educated for a young lass.
Insolence. You will address her as Lady Athmow.
I cannot settle on voices for those two. You control both puppets? Quite impressive for such a slip of a girl. Nobody speaks to me in such a casual manner.
Has the salt air eroded your manners?
Ah, my apologies.
Apology accepted. Now what do you intend to do with us?
Do with you? I don't recall forcing you and your little mistress to follow me. You and Lady Athmow. Then we should like to disembark immediately. I am sorry, but that will not be possible. My business concerns your automaton companions. And now that I know you are the key to controlling them, my business concerns you as well.
Fine by me. We never intended to return to the palace in any case.
The palace?
Ovjang, shh.
It is of no import. I will instruct my crew to allow you free reign of the ship. Wait. What are you after? Why did you take Ovjang away from me? What is this all about? What is this all about? You will learn soon enough. Atargan, the entire world and all its people, in fact, will soon learn. Wait, I just realized something. Da, da, da. Test. Okay, yeah, that should be mostly fine. I realized some kind of stupid sound waves. Okay. That the way I had volume controls turned, that the game audio itself was going to be like nigh inaudible, and both of y'all were turned down pretty far too. So oops. Sorry. It's fixed now though.
So we need to hit the cutter on the dock.
Okay.
Hello to Taru! Unless it's not the cutter, in which case don't follow me because I'm wrong about the thing I'm going to.
Yeah, that's not the cutter.
It's a cutter.
Oh, it is the cutter.
There's one no. That's a ship. Still haven't even tried out the courier.
Late, Mondegreen. The mission was a failure. Rishvi was slain. We were recruits together, Ever since the Immortals took me in as a child, we've always been close. But he was too kind-hearted to walk the path of the Blue Mage. He wouldn't have lasted long in any case. Don't blame yourself for the inevitable. The inevitable. Your instincts were right in coming to the Arapago Islands. But this stretch of water is dotted with hundreds of islands, large and small, and the terrain is complex. A straightforward search isn't practical. We have soldiers scouring both the land and the sea, but the Ashu Talif has a swift sail. She won't be caught so easily. We require your further cooperation. In my function as an immortal, I officially entrust you with a new mission. You are to travel immediately to Perikia and carry out a search for Lady Afmau. This is a Perikia Assault Area entry permit. You will need it to enter the secured area of Perikia. Try not to lose it. If, by any chance, you happen to misplace the permit, speak with Nashib at the Dvuka Isle staging point. You have your orders. Track down Lady Afmau to clear this stain on your record, and honor Rishvi's sacrifice. Obtained key item.
Yeah.
Okay, next stop.
Back to where we came from.
Ah, okay.
Back to that staging point, and then luckily I think we just start the fight from the portal there.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
We kill 2 more things in the reef, and almost finished with records of eminence for it.
Sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm finished. Late check. Yep, 2 more things.
Nothing over here. Vince is meowing quite emphatically in the other room. And I'm hearing you meow twice.
I actually meowed twice.
No, I mean like double.
Okay. 2x meow combo sort of.
Yes.
Resulting in 4 meows being audible.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of neon.
It ends that way.
Crumbled.
Yay, haste. Yaste. Come on, dudes, respawn.
Yeah, I killed all those guys.
Dudes.
I might gain a level before the night's out.
Oh yeah.
Like, not even from trying. Just happening. Because we're killing things.
Getting out a wide scan.
Yeah, there's nothing up right now.
Oh, it's all dead.
Yes.
Sorry. I killed everything.
God, reef is separate from Mire. That's annoying. Flash wide scan thing?
You have to go to the map. I don't think you can just keyboard shortcut it. Or not keyboard shortcut, but, you know, type.
You totally slash map.
Yeah.
Okay, this is stupid and we might be back anyway, so whatever.
Yeah,
I think we're actually going.
this way.
Ah! Ah! Why? Why does the terrain in this game do this? Little pants activate.
Excuse me.
Hate me, I have digital pants. Now you're in casting range. Ooh, I got a Time Worn Toilet Smith.
Toilet Smith?
Got problem Smith bears. Pants. Pretty macro these pants.
That might not be a bad idea. You could set up your gear swap to just idle in them.
I don't think I want to idle in these things. They look silly on their own. These are traveling pants, not standing around pants. Ew. Got goop.
How the heck do I have stone skin?
I got gravity.
I also got gravity. Also, there's an Inframedian shade that doesn't like us for attacking us, apparently.
As soon as
I
I
have no
walk
targeting.
over there, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm so slow.
I'm stabbing in the butt.
I can move again.
Butt stab, butt stab. Critical butt stab. Enhanced butt stab. And again of the Soho District.
Those are some ridiculous knuckles you've got there.
I think he thinks he's that annoying guy from Soul Calibur.
Foldo.
Yep.
I love Voldo.
I want to cosplay as him.
Oh god. I remember one of my favorite bouts in Soul Calibur 2 I ever had. I was playing against my friend Cole. I was Voldo, he was Talim. And we went for like the first 20-25 seconds of the match, neither of us able to land a hit on the other one. It was just like punch dodge, punch dodge, punch dodge. Neither of us are like that great at the game. It's just the way those two move, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, my favorite sound.
Hey, I heard it that time.
Yeah.
It is funny. Apparently that tree really wants to be chopped down. That's one shiny logging point.
Like, hey, chop me.
Wow, you are ugly.
And you have a Lamia idolator on your face.
That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
But ugly.
Butt.
But.
Here's the butts.
Butts.
Get out of here. Oh, you little butthole. Go away.
Amp.
No, I didn't say petrified. This is the wrong spell for this day of the week. Oh. Oh, I forgot refresh. Good bad red mage.
No, it's so swampy and I can't run anymore.
You got grabs.
You got goop.
I got grabbed.
I didn't think Mark has an idol yet. No, he doesn't. I think he's wandering around looking stupid.
But you
I've
have
got
an
one, though.
idolater. You get an idolater. You get an idolater.
You call that spell? This is a spell.
This is a fist.
And this is my stabbing dagger. I use it for injuring things like you. You disgusting monstrosity. I don't know what I was supposed to have done for it.
He's
Ew,
gonna
got your
explode.
advantage. Disgusting. I hated it though.
It was disgusting.
Ow, the stun bio effect is stinging me. Wrong thing. Tagging me on it.
That description's excellent. Soaked in embalming fluid and an assortment of other unappetizing liquids.
Ugh.
Order now and we'll include 20 ounces.
20 ounces of liquid.
I was just like wringing it out into like some nasty like vial.
Ugh.
Ah, yeah. Yes. Ick. Gross.
Ugh.
Yep.
Wait. Is there a reason we're going this way instead of D2ing?
Yes, because this is where we're headed.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we're actually supposed to be here.
Yeah. We're not going back to town.
Portal.
Hold on. Not this one, I don't think.
Want the
Runic
Shield.
seal.
This over here.
Yep. Who's it?
Alright, we check it and proceed through.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that one battlefield?
Shades of Vengeance.
Right.
50 Shades of Vengeance.
Heal up a little first then.
Hmm.
What? But a little. What?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I said no.
I also didn't do anything.
Yeah, we're good.
The order has been given to invade
I got the order has been given to invade.
I.
Space exclamation mark.
Sounds good to me. I like invading. And I like exclamation marks.
Oh,
Just invade.
I'm invading
Ah.
as fast as I can.
grab a guy.
This is actually supposed to be a kind of poopy fight.
No. Well, let's let us prepare as good as we can.
As long as we sleep all of these guys, we should be good. And just do one at a time. Shouldn't be that hard. Gotta get Poisona or something on. Bar poison.
Kara has poison on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be good then. Apparently this poison's like 100 a tick.
Might want to bring out 2 more, because just to take stuff down faster.
It's boring when we take it down that fast, though.
Yeah, but this is apparently a hell of a fight. It's sounding like.
Is it?
That's what Chris is saying.
You said it was a poopy fight, not really a heck of a fight.
We have to kill at least 3 of the 10 LeMay people. They have,
Oh, yeah.
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 They aggro, they link, they got True Sight,
Oof.
located at H9 on this map. There's 10 of them, all next to each other. And they all have really nasty poison.
Fun. All right.
Hey, we sleep and then we'll be good.
Ready? Get there, I'll just pop on Savage here. Two once we actually get to there. Over there.
Not sure.
I was just double checking. We're almost there. There they are.
Over here.
Right down there. Yeah, that's a lot of them. We need to kill at least 3.
Big fat room full of lamia. Alright. So, Kara, how to take care of the.
Whoa.
Whoa, what'd you do? Oh no!
They're mad at me. It's only 2 of them, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Just need one of them. And they came up here to us. Yeah.
Get our friends on him real quick.
You smelly fish lady. I hate you. So just boss in there. Kill the whole room. See if I can spook another one. No, I spooked. Might be able to get this one right in front. Yeah, okay, we're good. Bringing it back. Come on, you smelly fish lady. What's your problem? Fine then, stay down here. Be a jerk.
Smelly fish lady. He's learned to chill.
Alright, well, that was really dumb. It's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. We win!
So how many did we need to kill?
We had to kill 3.
There was just a high likelihood of everything linked.
Yeah. They were.
Oh, that was special.
I just so happened to get 2. And then the last one. That was nice.
Lucky.
Yeah.
We'll get some serious clink clink. Oh, except not.
Hey, Admiral type person. Where is this ship headed to?
Dvuka Isle.
Oh. Now I know our destination. We're going to Perikia. He's right, isn't he? Perikia.
I've heard stories about that place. A long time ago, it was said to have been a base for the Ephraimatian corsairs, who would terrorize merchant vessels sailing the neighboring waters.
They attacked innocent traders?
Traders from Ottergon. But one day the corsairs were caught in a violent storm and they all sank to the bottom of the ocean. Not all of us.
What has become of Perikia without the corsairs? Could the ghosts we've been hearing about have taken over the base?
Spirits of the corsairs, maybe? And how would you feel if that were the case? I would be...
excited!
Yes, this all sounds very exciting.
exciting? You could be killed. But, just because they're ghosts now doesn't mean they don't remember their families and friends, right? They would have to be sad and lonely and suffering all this time, missing their loved ones. They probably repented their evil pirate ways and vowed to be good from now on. And the crew of this ship has been so nice to us.
They were a little frightening at first. But they even gave me oil when my helmet started creaking.
Is that right? What is it, Admiral? Silence. That sound. There's no mistaking it.
Oh yes, now I hear it. Sounds like an Apkalu being strangled to death.
I will never forget that sound. Never forget the tears, the blood, the bones of that day.
Blood?
Bones? Lamie. That sound is the shriek of the whistle used by the Imperial Army to control their pet Lamie.
That can't be right. Lamie are enemies of the Empire.
Those that broke free. It was 200 years ago when our hideout was invaded by biological weapons of destruction, sent by the Imperial forces in an attempt to extinguish the last of the Corsairs. Those monstrosities were the artificially created Lamie.
You're lying. The Lamie attack everyone, even the capital of Alzabi.
Their pets turn against them. They were just one of the many heinous blunders made by the Empire.
The Imperial Army and Otter Gon is invincible. Why would they bother with anything as hideous as the Lamie? Besides, the Empress would never allow it.
You doubt me? Come see for yourself. No, Afmao, you are the princess. And then Afmao was a puppet master.
What should we do, Afmal? He must be lying.
Of course he is. It can't be true.
If the Grand Vizier were here, he would say, "Trust your own eyes."
Daniel was saying that earlier, Lord Bob Bree.
What?
About the music sounding like Zelda's Lullaby. I didn't see when he said that, but yeah. Huh. You found nothing? Grand Vizier, we are scouring every inch, but this place is like a labyrinth. Spare me your excuses. I accepted your proposal to make use of the Lamie's acute sense of smell in spite of vocal protest from the generals and against my better judgment. Understand that you will not be leaving this rock until Her Magnificence is back under our protection. These Lamie have been enhanced through advanced alchemical processes, Grand Vizier. I assure you, we will locate the princess, or Empress. You'd better hope you are right. You seem surprised, Vonda Green. This operation should never have been necessary. I must admit, I did not expect you to be here to witness it. As I feared.
Who is that? The one in red armor? It looks like the Grand Vizier.
It can't be. There must be some mistake. You seem distraught. Does it shock you to see our countrymen working alongside those abominations? Or perhaps you know this man in red armor? Yes. And so you should. He is, after all, my brother. What? He is my brother. Oh, the one who gave her Mnaging? What are the Lamiers saying? She is close. Very close. Then cover this area again. Leave no pebble undisturbed. Your will. No. My mercenary. Of course. This is just some horrible misunderstanding. There's some big picture that I'm just not seeing. All I have to do is ask. Rosfod! You force my hand. Luzov casts float on the party. Come along with me. Nash. What are you doing here, Rosfod? I received a report that you had been abducted. Are you unhurt? I'm fine, obviously. So you're the one who took her. No, he didn't do anything. I followed him of my own free will. You followed him? What were you thinking? You can't just chase after every strange character who catches your eye. Do you have any idea of the danger? You're trying to lecture me? You're the one who's working alongside Lamier, sworn enemies of the Empire. Don't you understand? I was using these creatures to look for you. That's no excuse. Those creatures are evil savages. You're the one who used to tell me that when I was a child. Are you saying that was a lie?
Grand Vizier, answer her question.
Calm down, Afmau. Answer the question.
Are you saying you don't have an answer?
Listen to me, Afmau. These creations are not the same Lamier I have taught you to fear and despise. They are aiding our army as allies to the people of Aragia. They are like your mercenary, Mondegreen. You have nothing to fear from them. Mercenaries? Like Mondegreen? That's right. Ah ha ha ha, says question marks. Oh, why question marks? Luzov was right there. You're not introducing some new character. Your lies know no bounds. Nothing to fear. Not for their twisted masters, perhaps. Allies to the people of Aragia, you say. These vicious demonesses that feasted on the flesh of my still-living companions? Who are you, and what would you know of it? I know all your filthy secrets. The words of a lunatic. That costume you wear. You are descendant of the Corsairs? No, they wouldn't dare show themselves so openly. I know who you are. And now that you know, will you set your pets on me? Just as your ancestors did? It can't be.
Is it true what he says? Grand Vizier, we require an answer.
Halfmau, do you remember the last words of our father? We are the Emperor. The Emperor and Aturgan are as one. Words that you took for your own. They do more than describe the absolute authority of the Emperor. They also signify a responsibility. A responsibility to protect the lives of the tens of thousands of citizens from our countless enemies within and without the vast territories of Aturgan. There are times when carrying out this responsibility requires extreme measures. But those are not the only words he used. He also said, a heavy hand is not needed to govern an empire. A gentle hand will guide the people. Anyone can see that the use of Lamia is going too far. You're twisting the spirit of his teachings. Halfmau, a time will come when you will understand. You always do this. Whenever an important matter arises, you treat me like a child. I'm supposed to listen to whatever you decide. And you expect me to accept the responsibilities of an empress? Nashmira, you do not have the will to be empress. You are not prepared to allow your subjects to bleed while you remain unsullied on your throne. Why is this role so hard for you to comprehend? If I'm so unsuitable, why? Why don't you become emperor? This isn't a game, Nashmira. Listen to me. I was once destined to sit the imperial throne, but as our father lay on his deathbed, he named you as his successor. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know why? How should I know? I don't want to know. I never wanted to be Empress in the first place. Let me tell you why. At the time when our father named you successor, the blood of beasts flowed in my veins, just as it does in these creations. The same blue blood that you and our father despise. I never... Just listen. It was unavoidable. It happened while you were living at the temple. I received a mortal wound while fighting on the Eastern Front, at the behest of our father. The only chance I had to survive was a transfusion of regenerative blood from a monstrous donor. I never knew. Now do you understand?
I do.
Now please, do as I say and return to the palace.
I will, but
You think this is over? Do you think I will let 2 members of the Imperial family simply walk away? Rider in the darkness, you have my gratitude. Thank you for this opportunity to avenge my people. Your cursed bloodline ends here.
What's happening to the Admiral? I've seen this creature somewhere.
the Dark Rider.
Underworld cur. Meet your doom. Ooh, Zentetskin.
Drew in some rings.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy is holding an orb, but it's just like drawing in orbs like darkness or lines. You're ready to dodge.
Didn't expect this to happen so soon.
Luzov, no!
Nashmira, stay back.
What's going on here? Boss? Flit? Quickly, take us to the ship.
Hang about. Are you trying to give me orders?
Just do it! Flit, please, there's no time. The ship, now!
Right. Nashmira, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Razfad. I have to help him. Farewell.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
You came all this way for me. Forgive me, Mondegreen. Please, be the one friend I need.
Stop!
Damn it. Nashmira.
Grand Vizier, I have an urgent report. You are certain? Yes, my lord. We must return at once. Mondegreen. This opponent is beyond the capabilities of a single mercenary. Your mission to locate Afmau is over. I release you from your duty. Her Magnificence is with the Admiral of the Black Coffin. Luzov? Reassign the Immortal searching for Afmau to surveillance of the Ashu Talif. Sir. Luzov. He may have been chosen to become the next rider. Be on your guard. Sir. Speak not a word of this to anyone, especially to the President of Salahim Sentinels. Your remuneration will be sent ahead of you. Tell your employer your mission from the palace is complete. Dismissed.
Fortunaja.
Yeah. But really, remuneration? Can't I have a guerdon, however it's pronounced?
Actually, I gave you spontaneity.
Good job.
For those monk spells you cast so frequently.
Oh yeah.
Ones that take like half a minute.
Wait, you mean I could just instantly be like, boost, 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 chi blast? That would be awesome.
Oh, that would be sweet, but no.
Oh.
To talk to a cat lady who's probably going to steal a significant portion of our remuneration.
Mm-hmm. Better than a remuneration. Halfpenny farthing better. Naja. Ah. What? Mondegreen. Have you heard the rumors? Rumors? You haven't heard a thing? Oh ho ho. I better fill you in on the details then. Are you ready for this? Perk up those ears and listen good. 'Cause here it comes. Those crazy corsairs were aiming to off the Empress herself. It goes beyond belief. Makes my fur stand on end just thinking such reckless and ruthless villains are running around this city. This could be truth or pure fantasy, but word has it that they managed to sneak into the palace grounds, right under the noses of the Imperial Whitegate guards. This kind of story gets my blood a-racing, even if it is about cutthroat criminals. Tell Hodges the truth? Of course not. You're keeping something from me, aren't you, Mondegreen?
Uh-oh, better make something up.
Come on, out with it. Don't keep all the juicy details for yourself. The candescences are all in place? Yes, Grand Vizier. They appear to be compatible with the plinth. Excellent. No longer must we continue with that impossible search. My father's... no, my entire dynasty's dream can at last become a reality. We are not quite ready yet. What do you mean? The candescences are ours. All that remains is to activate the device, if I'm not mistaken. It is true that the prototype candescences I have developed are compatible. In fact, I have confirmed that their power exceeds that of the original orb. The problem is, we do not possess an operational device capable of harnessing the 5 candescences. There is a flaw in the device? Yes. The energy produced by the 5 candescences is staggering. And a single error in operation will reduce this nation to ashes in a single instant. I see. As I'm sure you are aware, the seat of thought is not in the heart, as most people believe, but in the brain. Yes, I recall your lessons from my childhood. Very good. A person bereft of the brain's control would be unable to see, hear, talk, walk, indeed even breathe. In other words, we have the heart provided by the candescences, but the brain is incomplete. The device we have is useless. In the most basic of terms, yes, Your Excellency. And our second research team was unable to locate the control center? I am afraid not. They did, however, discover a spot that was originally equipped for just such a purpose. It's possible that, after the battle with the previous rider, the control center was deliberately destroyed or moved to a safer place before the crash into the ocean. Destroyed? That seems illogical. Would not Alexander wish to be destroyed? Or restored, excuse me. I'm tired. Shut up. I have no reason to believe otherwise. If I might direct your attention to this diagram. Ooh, fancy. I want one of these tables for D&D. As you are aware, there are 5 separate crash sites. The command unit on Nizul Isle, the right propulsion unit on the Arapago Reef, the left suspension unit off the coast of the Bathflow Thickets, the left propulsion unit at the base of Mount Jeholm, and the right suspension unit in the Silver Sea. We can hypothesize that the as-yet undiscovered control center could be hidden at any one of these locations. Despite the scale of our investigations? Yes, the ruins are immense. We have barely managed to cover 30% of the total area. The device we seek could be anywhere within the remaining 70%. However, it is also entirely possible that the control center is contained within a section of the ruins we have already searched but do not fully understand. The only thing we are certain of is that there is constant communication occurring between each of the sites. Even with the sections scattered and damaged as they are? You have seen the reports of operational repair and defense mechanisms within the remnants. We have discovered that these mechanisms are capable of relocating themselves to wherever they are needed, even to remote sections of a distant site, which gives undeniable proof of the existence of a control center. Exactly. There is one more thing. I felt a distinct presence while I was investigating the ruins. It is difficult to describe, but it almost felt as if I was being watched. This kind of fanciful supposition is not like you, Gatsad. I cannot explain it. In any case, there is no time for another lengthy research expedition. What are our options? Sir, I surmise that a facility of this size and complexity must have blueprints stored somewhere. The method of storage would have to withstand the passage of time, so that a usable reference would be readily available in the event of malfunction or destruction of the original machine. So you're saying that it may be faster for us to locate these blueprints rather than grope blindly through the ruins? Yes, Your Excellency. However, I have no suggestions on where to begin our search. What is it, Your Excellency? These elusive blueprints may already be in the palm of our hand. Is this possible? Nashmira, you are a foolish girl. But Imperial blood runs thick in your veins nonetheless. Ever since childhood, she has always shown uncommon interest in that object. You speak of the Gordius. Right under our very noses. But even if you are right, the only person in history who has ever unraveled the Gordius is the great Wallara, dead these many years. Leave that to me. There is a way. We must act with all haste. The age of judgment is upon us. Are you trying to spin stories to me again? Where do you get the time to make up this trash? Pretending to know what's happening to the Imperial family. To the Empress. As if Her Magnificence would run away from home. And what mushrooms were you eating while you were down there? I've got a much more interesting tale than the deranged fantasies gushing out of your rotten mind. Listen up. It was just a little while before you got back. A single envelope arrived here by express delivery, and it was sealed with the Imperial Lion crest of the Grand Vizier. Now do I have your attention? Inside was a wanted poster of extremely high priority. A pretty elven guy with long black hair. Apparently this man goes by the name of Duzaf the Blackbelly. It states that he's one of the leaders of the Corsairs. His crimes include murder, hijack, smuggling, counterfeiting, matrimonial fraud, camping the best hunting spots. Quite the rap sheet. There's just one thing that bothers me, though. Why is the bounty for one measly pirate so trolls-be-damned high? They're offering the unprecedented amount of 2,000 Imperial gold pieces. That's 50 times more than the bounty for that rabble-rousing Kultada. Why do you think that is, Let me tell ya. This Duzaf the Blackbelly is the criminal that attempted to assassinate the Empress. Her powers of deduction are astounding. Listen, Mondegreen. This is one of those once-in-a-lifetime make-or-break opportunities. No matter the underhanded method, no matter the sacrifice, no matter the screams of employee agony, Salahim Sentinels is going to be the company that collects this reward. Since the bounty will be paid whether he's dead or alive, it might just be easier to do him in before you bring him in. Such a cold-hearted attitude. A pity to waste such a pretty face, though. President Naja! Abkuba! Yes, ma'am. What are you doing back there? 1,000 pardons. A messenger from the palace was just here to deliver a reward. Quite a large amount, I might say. A large reward, you say? But we haven't even caught him yet. Not that reward, President Naja. Montegreen, your timing is impeccable, as always. The remuneration for your mission, 10 Imperial gold pieces. Please pick it up on your way out. Just a moment there, Abkaba. Yes, ma'am? You've deducted the company margin and miscellaneous expenses, right? That is to say, I was just about to. Let's see here. Governmental mediation fee, mercenary health insurance, mercenary pension, housing administration fee, mercenary tax, cash reward storage fee, and presidential advisory fee. I'm terribly sorry, Montegreen. Your deduction comes to a total of 9 Imperial gold pieces. Agree to the deductions? No! You can't object. It will mean both our heads. I'm sure you want to keep your head, and I definitely want to keep mine, so I'm deducting the total of 9 Imperial gold pieces from your reward. You have a problem with the way I do business? Mercenaries shouldn't be concerned with the difference of a few coins. Abkaba, Superior Private Montegreen. Yes, ma'am. It's time to sing the company anthem. Really? We'll build that Salahim spirit if it kills ya. Yes, ma'am. Sing along, Montegreen. Mercenary life is the life for me. We fight the beastmen constantly, with Wildcat badge upon our chest. We know our company is the best. We are Salahim Sentinels. That kind of ended suddenly. One more time. Mercenary life is the life for me.
Poor Abkaba.
Yeah. Imperial gold piece. Well, that's pretty good timing. That brings us to the end of that mission and to the end of the show.
Base of records of eminence objective.
Nice.
Less than 1,000 TNL to 97.
Okay, it sounds like the next mission would be wait until Japanese midnight again anyway, so
Yeah.
really good timing.
Good timing indeed.
So
All right,
thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back on Thursday for Thursday Throne at 9 p.m. Eastern, where I will be continuing Psychonauts. I'm getting pretty close to the end there, I think. Only a couple stages left anyway.
Gonna have a bad time. Wait, wrong game. Sorry.
Yeah. And then I'll be back next Saturday, possibly with more of this. Would you be able to make it next week too, Chris?
I should be able to.
Okay, cool. Because, enough people are going to be out that Monaco won't happen next week. I think. I need to double check on that. But I believe, I believe we won't be able to do Monaco next week, so we'll be back to Final Fantasy XI. That'll be next Saturday, also at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all next time.
See ya. Night.
Alright. Amusing. Our titles changed from Off-Mouth's Mercenary to Nashmir's Mercenary.
Yeah.